Recording. Okay, as in last week, we started with the Java. So today we're gonna learn some other concepts and terminologies in Java, which is very important, and we will talk about that. I will share my screen. Let me open the Microsoft whiteboard as well. Till that time, you guys also start your Eclipse IDE. Let's wait for 30 seconds more so that it gets configured. Let me take a new whiteboard. Guys, our today agenda is that we will talk about the data type variables in Java. What are these? We will see right here. Okay. First topic is data type. What is data type? As you have studied in SQL that why we use data type, we had int, like we had some varchar type data type, we have characters, these kinds of data type we had. Same like that in Java, we also have a data types. Now data types refer to it. It refers to the type of data, whether you're storing integer, digits, whether you're storing floating digits, it means that it has a decimal value points, whether you're storing a big amount like calculation of the distance between star, we have a different data type for that. And we have different kinds of data type for string as well, how we will store one full sentence inside the data type and we will display it. We're gonna see these kinds of data type in Java. Next, we have keywords. What is keyword? Keywords are, what are they? They are predefined things in Java. Predefined things in Java. Actually, not in Java, but in every other language as well. These are the sets of rules that you cannot change it. You cannot use it anywhere as a reference or as a type of variables. What is variable, we will discuss later on. It means that these words are reserved words. You cannot use it as a practice in a practice way according to variable, function name, or anything that later on we will discuss about that. These predefined words are reserved. It means that the Java developer create them, Java development team create them for our what? For our making our life easy. These words, we had already seen one of them, are public, that we seen yesterday in class. Like, let me show you directly on the Eclipse. If this is a keyword, static, void is a keyword, public is a keyword, class is a keyword, package is a keyword. Everything that you can see in a different color, in different shape, which we can't use it as in our program as a variable, as a function. This is called predefined things inside Java. Now let's go to our slide. Now let's discuss about keywords first of all. Keywords are what? Let me make it in full screen mode, presentation mode. Now we have abstract keyword, we have assert keyword, we have boolean, break, byte, case, catch, char, class. These are approximately 52. I didn't count it, but it might be 52 to 51 keywords that we have in Java. These keywords are used for different purposes in Java, especially in core Java. We have a definition that the Java keyword are also known as a result keyword. Keyword are particular words that act as a key to a code. It means that every keyword has a different meaning in programming. Like if I use continue in some place in coding, it means it acts different. If I use abstract, it acts different. If I use case, it acts different. Same like that for, if, go to, implement, import. These all keywords we will see one by one in our curriculum or Java course. That these keywords are might be most of them we don't use it, but many of them we will be using it inside our course. So these keywords are predefined. We cannot use it as a example or as a variable inside our Java code. These were about keywords. Hope the questions are clear about the keywords. Now we have two types of data type in Java. One data type is primitive data type. Second is non-primitive. What are the difference between primitive and non-primitive? Primitive means that something very specific, very unique, very clear that, hey, I'm like, for example, I'm man. So this is my gender, this is my type. My gender cannot be changed because I'm a man. She is a girl, her gender cannot be changed because by nature she is a girl. Same like that in a primitive data types that we have boolean, char, byte, short, int, long, float, and double. We use them for specific purposes. Like in float, we only store floating data digits. In long, we store long digits, distance between star. In int, we store digits like short digits, we can say, or normal digits. In byte, we store some different digits like zeros and ones. And character, we store only A, B, C like characters. We have string data type as well that we are storing sentences inside that. But in non-primitive data types, we use it for different purposes. Like we have classes. Classes are used for multi-purposes. Like later on, you will see in OOPS concept, object-oriented programming, that we will use class for different purposes. We use interfaces for different purposes. We use arrays for different purposes. We will see array topic one by one classes. These topics will be clear for you. As of now, just consider it that classes, interfaces, and arrays all belongs to non-primitive data type, and primitive data type are those data types which are specific to the value. It means that we are storing a specific, means this data type, this data belongs to this data type. But in non-primitive, it doesn't work like that. We can store anything inside that. This was the difference between primitive and non-primitive data type, guys. Till this point, do we have any questions? Any confusing point?
So I got a question.
Okay, go ahead.
It says the primitive data types you have like pretty much the same. You have these boolean, char, bytes, and then again the same thing on the non-primitive data types. We have the same thing, right? Like the char, bytes. So what's the difference between them?
No. Look, here, if I mention, I didn't give a title for this, okay? These topics are not belongs to non-primitive. This Boolean, because I mentioned the size here, I didn't put a title for that. This is not belongs to non-primitive. Got it?
Okay, sir. So this is actually the data that's given here below is actually part of the primitive data?
Yeah, this is belongs to primitive data type. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, now guys, below we have size. I took example that my aim is here that I want to clear this, what is bit, what is byte inside programming. I just first of all I want to clear this, guys. Like we have units of weightage in like when you go to grocery shop you will buy apple, foodstuffs like sugar, rice in a kg format. Like you will say, give me 1 kg of rice, give me 1 kg of cucumber, give me 1 kg of potato. You will buy like this. Same concept applies in programming world, in technology world, that we have different size. These size will be named as a bit, byte, kilobyte, megabyte. It will goes on like this, terabyte, petabyte, petabyte, like this it all goes. But as of now in programming, we are only dealing with bit, byte. We will not go for kilobyte, we will not go for megabyte, because these all belongs to KB and MB. In programming, the coding will not store in kilobyte and megabyte. It only took place of byte and bit, like this. So what is bit, what is byte? We will see that. But first of all, see this note, 8 bit is equal to 1 byte. Java follow Unicode system. Now I will explain it in whiteboard. But what does it mean? I use the term that I told you. 1 bit is a small unit that can store only value of 0 or 1. In, in programming world, when we talk with the machine or computer only understand, guys, language of 0 and 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. Computer understand this language. And now each of the 0 and 1 has different weightage, different size. We call this unit as a bit. Now our 8-bit, our 8-bit is equal to 1 byte. It means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of them we can say as a 1 byte. But if we go specifically, I'm taking the example, like if you want to find the weightage, the weight of the 0, the weight of the 0 is 1 bit. If we find the weight of all of them, the weight of all of them will be 1 byte. This is the different size that we can store in our programming, or we have in our programming language word. I told that and note that Java follows Unicode. What is Unicode, guys? Unicode is a universal system code that, like in all of the world countries, 1 kg is 1,000 gram. Same concept applies here. If you do the programming, if you download the GDK and from Russia servers, you will find that 1 bit is equal to this and 8-bit is equal to 1 byte. If you download that GDK from US server, you will find the same weightage. It doesn't have any difference because all of the words must follow this Unicode system. That everyone is going to if someone is going to develop something in Java, so she must follow this Unicode system. It is by default set in Java. That was the concept about the Unicode in Java. Hope this concept of bit and byte is clear for you guys. Do we have any questions till this point?
I have a clarifying question, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
So you explained that 0, 1,
Mm-hmm.
0, 1, 1, 1, 0. So each number there, each digit, 0 is a bit, 1
Mm-hmm.
is a bit, and again 0 is a bit, and 1 is a bit.
Definitely.
And altogether, 8 of them will be 1 byte, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, yeah. This was all about.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're most welcome. Okay, now let's go back to our slide. Here I mentioned the size that for Boolean, it's false default value. Each of them now has a default value for their weightage. False, it is 1 bit. But for character, the default value /u00 on the rest in other sessions, we will see their size and value as well. So, but right now it will occupy 2 bytes in our memory. Why I mentioned these sizes right here, that it occupy 2 bytes, 1 bytes, 2 bytes, 4 bytes, 8 bytes. These are nothing but, let me take the pen. These size I mentioned, my aim was that whenever we are programming, all the time we are dealing with the RAM of the computer, random access memory. We have one storage and we have one temporary storage. We called it name as a RAM. Inside RAM, each of the space will occupy it as a 1 byte, 1 bit, 2 byte, 4 bit, like this. They will occupy the size. The size only M is, I did mention, for the occupying memory places. Okay, what does bit and byte mean? Sonia, I explained that bit is a unit of measurement that computer only understands 0 and 1. This 0 has a 1 bit weightage, but this one also have 1 bit weightage. But if we take 1 0 1 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, if we take totally 8 bit together, this 8 bit will be called as a 1 byte. This is the difference between bit and byte. Now, why I mentioned these size? Because these size will occupy space in our memory of the computer or in our RAM of the computer. So that's why I mentioned these size, so that you later on, if I use the word occupy memory or space inside my computer RAM, so you guys must definitely understand that what do I mean by that. This was about data types, primitive, non-primitive, keywords. We will see later on each one by one. Don't worry about the keywords, guys. Now, our very important topic is variables. What is variable? Let's see for that. Guys, as in mathematics, we have variables like X, Y, Z. Like, for example, in school, they teach us that X value is 2, Y value is 3. What is the Z value? Like this. We already play with these variables in school in mathematics subject. Same like that in programming. Whenever, if we want to store digits, values, these are the values, guys. These are the values. Or if we store like X is equal to, like we can say that name is Ali. X is equal to Ali. If we want to store something inside programming, for that, we cannot use Ali directly in our programming because these things are unknown for computer. Computer only understand this language, this format. So for that, we need to, each and every time that we want to store something or we want to display something or if we want to manipulate something, we need to store that value inside one variable. In our Dari language, we call it as a mutahawil. Mutahawil means that we can store anything inside that, but slightly with the changes of that data type. X is a what variable? It can take any value, guys. Like inside X, you can store 2. Inside X, you can store name like Ahmad. Inside X, you can store a decimal value like this. Inside X, you can store anything. For that reason, we call it as a variable. Now, what is the role of variable inside programming? It plays the role of a container. When you're doing a programming, if you want to store something like I want to store the value of 2 inside my computer. So for that, inside the RAM of the computer, this is the RAM of the computer. If I create X, so inside the RAM of the computer, one place will be created like this. The name of the place will be X, and the value inside that will be 2. Each and every time, if I want to display 2, so I will refer to the address of 2. I will not go directly take the 2 and display it. I will go to find the address of 2, and with the help of that address, I will display that data. This is the job of variable that we can do inside Java. Now, for that address, we need to specify the data type as well. Like, for example, if I make it like this, X is equal to 2 and put a semicolon. This is still incomplete, guys. Why this is incomplete? I told you that X can store anything, but in here, I didn't mention that which type of data X should store inside that. So for that, we need to take the int. Now I clearly mentioned that X can only store the digits. Nothing else X can store. I restrict it that X is only allow for what? For integer data types. Now let's see it inside our program. Let me open the Eclipse. Okay. Now I will take a new file for that. src Java package. Now I'll do one thing. I will select the basic package. I will right click on that. You guys are already familiar with this. I will come to new and I will select class. Now I'll name the class as a variable that I'm practicing variables inside Java. I'll check the public static void main. I'll click on that. Let me close this other programs so that I don't want any distraction. Now, guys. Yes, on last week, we only studied that with the help of system.out.println, we can only display the data. But now, as a programming, our end must be open. So for that reason, let's play a little bit with the Java code, with the Java program. So I need to I need to do what? I need to add 2 plus 2. The result will be equal to 4. This is my logic, that we understand that 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Now, how could I make clear to computer that, hey, computer, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. You may give me the result of 4 when I do the operations. For that, how you will do that? Let's do it right now. For that, first of all, 2 is one value, one digit. Let me take it. Like for that, I will take what? Integer data type. For 2, I have int. This is the data type integer. I will name the variable because I need to take the variable as well. I cannot directly do the calculation on the basis of what? On the basis of digits. I need to take it inside variable. Now 2, I will give the variable name as a number 1. Okay, equal to what? 2. I will put a semicolon. Now my concept of declaring variable is cleared. Guys, I may create a variable named number 1 and I store a value inside that 2 value. Now inside a RAM of computer, it occupies a space like this. This is my RAM. They occupied a value of int like this. I store the 2 value and the name of that is number 1. This is actually the address or reference for this position, for this point that we want to display or do the operation for that. Now I have number 2. So how would I display this number 2? So for that, I have system dot out dot print ln. So yesterday we studied that if I want to display some text, for displaying the text, I need to take a double quotes. Inside double quotes, I can only display the text. But as of now, I don't want to display any text. I want to only display the 2. For displaying the 2, I cannot directly write the 2 right here. I should not write it in this way. This is the wrong way that I'm doing. I will do instead what? I will get the address of that. I will get the address number 1, and I will post it right here. If I paste it, I will save it and I will run it. Let's see the result. Guys, it displayed 2 for me. How it actually works? Program comes, the flow comes right here. They pass the entry gate, main gate. It comes, okay, compiler see that, okay, I declared a variable. It is data type is int. Variable name is number 1. Okay, inside that I have 2 value. Now, if the compiler comes to next line, line number 9, it see that I have one function. Okay, it's a display function. They will display on the screen what? Number 2. Okay, again, it will refer to what? It will refer to this number 1 address. It will check that what we have inside number 1 variable. It will display that data on the screen for you. Now, you guys understand that how we will declare a variable. This till this point is it is the declaration of the variable. After that, when I put the equal and I put the value, this is the declaration plus initialization. We do the both work right here. We also initialize the value for the number 1 variable, and also we declare it. The declaration means that adding the data type for the digits that we want to display, or we want to perform any operation on the top of that. Now, guys, go ahead, type this program, run it by yourself and check it. I will give you 2 minutes for that. Once you're done, just confirm it on the chat box. Great.
Sorry, sir, I have question.
Yeah, tell me, Sonia.
I forgot the option that is saying you can go ahead run because there was 3 green, so I don't know how to run.
Okay, look, Sonia, from the left-hand side of the screen, can you see this my screen?
Yes,
Can you see my cursor where it's moving?
yes.
Okay, from the left-hand side, the first green is the runnable button that you have to click on that.
Okay.
Just locate my pointer and do the same. Click on that playable green button. It's a little bit bigger than others. Did you run it, Sonia?
I don't know because it's saying 2 options for me.
Okay, just do one thing, share your screen.
Okay.
Sonia, you declare in a wrong position the variable. I told you that each and everything you need to declare inside the body of the main. Where is the body starting? Just stop your sharing. Let me show you.
Okay.
Let me share my screen. Everyone just consider. Guys, each and everything that from today onwards you're practicing till that we didn't start with the classes. Now everything will be inside this 2 body, this 2 parentheses. This is opening parenthesis, this is closing parenthesis. We can name it as a curly bracket. This is opening curly bracket, and this is closing. Each and everything must be inside this. I don't want anything outside this as of now till this point. Everything, every program, every piece of code that you're writing, you must write it inside this body. So Sonia, go ahead, type this, take that variable which you declared, cut it and paste it inside this And after that, just give the print statement for that. Once you're done,
Okay, sir,
just
got
click
it.
on the run
Okay.
button. Okay,
Okay.
great job, guys. This was about the what? This was about, guys, the numbers data type, that how we will store a number inside our computer. Now let's, guys, discuss about how we can store a sentence. For sentence, we have string data type. String color don't change, but it takes the value. For string, let me store the sentence. Let me give the name as a sentence equal to. I will do it. I will store that. I'm living in Kabul. Now I want to display this sentence. How would I display this sentence? Same function, just you have for that system dot out dot println. Now just copy the variable sentence, paste it inside this. If I run it now, check it, guys. If I run it, on first line, it printed 2 for me, because on first line system.out.print, I print the number 1, and number 1, I have 2 values. Inside another line system.out.println, I have sentence variable. Sentence variable refer to a string. String means that I can store the sentences inside that. So for that, inside that I have what? I am living in Kabul, so I display that. So it display on the screen that for me. This was for storing what, guys? Sentence value. But let's practice this as well. Go ahead, type on the screen, go and run it. Excellent job, Katya. Excellent, 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 guys. Excellent job, guys, everyone. Now, guys, let's create a program for what? For calculation of 2 digits. Like, let's create a program for what? For adding 2 digits. How we will create that program? We will see the logic right in the class. So, but before that, I need to show you one more trick in system.out.println, so that you guys don't get confused. For that, guys, if I suppose, for example, if I display only 2 right here, it seems a little bit meaningless. Okay, it is 2. What does it mean? Do I have any comments around 2? No, I don't have. For that, let's give a little bit clarification. For that, on last week, I told you that whenever I want to display some text, I will take it inside what? Inside double quotes in system.out.println. For that, let's say that digit, okay, value, we can name it. I will make format a little bit proper. Now, guys, for adding two numbers, we use plus sign. Same concept applies here. Whenever if you are adding character or text type data plus what? Plus a digit, they will not add accordingly. Logically, they will not be added, but the result will come like this. Ali 3. It will display for you like this. Actually, they join it. For concatenation or for joining text character with the digit, we have to use a plus symbol inside our system.out.println. This is the concept. Now, value plus number 1. It will display for me now value. If I run it, guys, see it? Now it is little bit meaningful. Now value colon 2. Now user will understand that, okay, this is value 2. It means before printing this value with the 2, it was little bit meaningless. As well, with the sentence, we can do the same. I will add double quote, I will add a plus. Now I will add location. I give a space. If I run it, you can see value is 2. Location, I am living in Kabul. Now my printable area, on the screen, whatever data that I display, now it gets meaning. This is the power of concatenation. Whenever if you are adding character or string plus digit, for that you need to do the concatenation in system.out.println like this. It only applies here, guys. Now you got it? Now do it. Go ahead. I'll give you 1 minute for that. Just do it. Excellent job, Anayat, Mustafa, and Hamdard.
Sir, I have question. When I do run, it's not coming like it's not showing in the down.
Okay, let me see your screen. Show me.
Okay. So when
Why?
I'm running,
Okay, Sonia, you
yes.
declared a variable, you add a value, you initialize the value for that as well. But I told on the beginning of the class that for displaying anything on the screen, we have a display function system.out.println. Now hit the enter button. Go ahead, hit the enter button. First of all, maximize your screen. Maximize your Eclipse.
Okay.
It is upper on the screen. No, not
Okay.
what do you did, Sonia? Okay, just do one thing. Click on that again. Click on that.
Here?
No, right. Wherever you clicked, just click on that area again. Okay. Click on that. Okay, wait a second. Just give me a control. Wait a second. You totally hide it, Sonia. That's why it's not showing now.
I think I just pressed some button in the up
Yeah,
of that
for
side.
maximizing Sonia, you have right here beside the cross. So let me. Why it's not clickable? Wait a second. I don't know why it's not working. I'm clicking somewhere, it show me some other area. Let me do it in this way. Okay, just do one thing, Sonia. Restart your Eclipse. Just do one thing, restart your Eclipse and come again, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Stop your sharing. I will go ahead with the class, okay? Once you're open, just
Okay.
tell me. Okay, guys. Now let's practice on what? Let's practice on adding to number program. For that, I will take one new file. Let me click on Java Basic. I'll go to new. I'll create a class. I will name it addition. Click on public static void main. Click on finish. Let's make it proper. Now for adding 2 digits, guys, we need to do what? Let's first of all create a scenario. I need 2 digits. 2 plus 3 will be equal to what? Equal to 5. Now, this is on the piece of paper that I can understand that 2 plus 3 will be equal to 5. But how can I explain this to computer that, hey, computer, take this 2, add it with 3, the result, show me the result, display the result as a 5. How can I explain this to computer? For computer, I told you that whenever, each and every time that I want to display or store something, some value, we need to take a variable. For that, I will take num1 equal to 2. For 3, I will take num2 equal to 3. Number 1, number 2 equal to 2. Number 1 equal to 2, number 2 equal to 3. Now, these numbers need for what? Need for data type. Data type will be also integer. And now I'll add semicolon. Now till this point, my job is clear. Guys, as of now, if I want to add, next target is to display this 5 value. Now, how can I display this 5 value? For that, I need to store the result of 2 plus 3 in third variable. How could I do that? I will take one int data type. I will name the variable as a result, and I'll make it equal to, I will add equal signs. Now I don't need to add 2 plus 3 right here, guys. I will do what instead I will do? I will get num1 plus num2. Add a semicolon. Actually, it will act like this. In num1, I have 2. In num2, I have 3. They will add these value according to their addresses. And it will store the result of 5 in which variable? In rs or result variable inside my computer. Now, let's do this, create this program. Okay, first of all, I will give some system.out.println. I'll give some title heading, addition program. Now my next job is to do it. My next job is to declare a variable and num1 I will give equal to. I will add a value. I will give a random value too. Now for that, I will take next variable num2. I will equal to 3, 4, 5, anything, any value. Now for adding their values, for adding their result, I need a third variable. So for that third variable, the result of 2 plus 4 is again will be an integer data type. So for that data type will be integer and variable will be result equal to num1, add a plus sign, then num2, add a semicolon. Now your job is completed, that you're adding 2 digits through variables. Now your job is to display what? To make the display a little bit beautiful. For making that display a little bit beautiful, let's play with the system.out. System.out.println. First of all, let's display the result variable only. Let's see that how it all works. Result. If I run it now, check it, guys. If I run it, it will display addition program, but here I have only 6. Okay, guys. Isn't it a little bit confusing for you that, okay, on the top I have a message addition program, but what is this 6? Okay, the result might be 2 plus 4 will be 6. It might be 3 plus 3 will be 6. So what was the digits that we added and the result comes as a 6? There is a lots of combination. So for making just for explaining and getting rid of that confusion, let's play a little bit with this. So for that, I will add system.out.println. I will do one thing. First value, I will say like this. First value plus, I will add the num1 variable here. I want to display which value, guys? Num2 value right here. First value is equal to 2. Okay. I'll come to new line again, system.out.println. Your next job is to do what? Second value, add a concatenation num2. I added. Now if I run it, you can see that now it is a little bit meaningful that first value is 2, second value is 4. Okay, addition program. Now little bit I got it that, okay, the 6 comes from the result of 2 plus 4. But for displaying, making 6 also a little bit impressive. So let's add a comment for that as well. Result. Now if I run it, you can see that my first value is 2, my second value is 4, result is 6. This is the addition program inside our Java. That how we will write a program that add 2 number for me. Go ahead, guys, start writing this code and practice it by yourself. Excellent job, Masood and Inayat. Go ahead, guys. I will give you 5 minutes for that. Just whenever I'm writing the code, try to focus on my explanation, guys, because some of the point you will miss in explanation because you were busy in writing the code. So that's why just first of all, focus on the program. Later, I will give you time and you can write it. Excellent job, guys. Excellent. Excellent job, Sadaf. Katya, excellent. Excellent job. Excellent. Hamdard, Inayat, Abdullah. Excellent. Okay, Abdul. Excellent.
Mr. Farhan, I have a question.
Yeah, tell me, Masud.
If I could share my screen, I can show you.
Okay, go ahead, share your screen.
I'm using dual monitor, so let me share it here. You see it?
Okay, exception and statement are a compilation problem. Why it says like this? Masud, can you see the spelling of the result in line number 11?
Yeah, there's two S.
Copy that variable,
Okay. Now
run it, save it first of
that's why. Yeah, I got it.
all. Any other question?
No, thank you so much. That was double S there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Now I'll assign you a task right in the class. Just go ahead and start. Now I want a program that I need to write this for me. I need from you guys that you have to write it. If I subtract, now the subtraction program you have to do by yourself. I have 2-digit 2 minus 1, the result will be 1. Just create a subtraction program. Take another file, name it as a subtraction, and do this operation on that. Go ahead, guys. I'll stop the recording for a minute. Okay, guys. You guys do what? I will assign you one task that now do it for me. Go ahead and do the multiplication program. Now do multiply 4 into 4. The result will be what? 16. Now create a new file and do this program operation for me. Same parallelly, I will do the subtraction program for you guys so that it should come in the recording if anyone is absent, so they can do it also if they watch the video. So I'll take a new class. You guys do the multiplication. I will do the subtraction. Subtract. Okay. Sub is enough for me. I will make it short. Public static void. Sub. I will do one thing. I will write everything by my own. So system dot out dot println sub and num1 equal to 10 and num2 equal to 3 and result equal to num1 minus num2 column system dot out dot println result. I will concatenate the result variable result. And I will do one thing. I will show the first digit and second digit as well. I will take the copy and reference from this section. Copy this, Control C. Paste it. Okay, I pasted it twice. Okay, number one, first value, number two. If I run the program. Yeah, I will say, okay. My computer acts a little bit slow. No worries. This I will wait for that. Okay, it run out of chart. It hangs, guys. Just wait a little bit. Let me close the Eclipse. Eclipse is closed. So let me check the chat box. Okay, how many of you are done? Ahmad, Sierra, Katya, Hamdard. Excellent job, guys. Very good.
I can share my screen, sir, if you want.
Okay, sorry, sir. I missed a few minutes of the class as my computer stopped working. It's okay, Fahim. Okay, go ahead, share your screen.
Yes, sir. I actually used one of the println that we used on the first day. So I
Excellent
have
job.
a blank space.
Excellent.
Is
You
it
did
okay?
4 plus 4, 16. MashaAllah, Ahmad. Excellent job.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Master. Now it seems that you guys are learning it.
Yes, sir.
Hurry up, guys. I need a lots of done.
I can share my screen if you want, sir.
Go ahead and I share your screen. Okay. You do the subtraction in Ayat. Okay, and I have to just do one thing. You did the subtraction, just remove that minus sign. Instead of that, just add a star sign. In result section, between num1 and num2, you have minus sign. Just add as a star sign, not here on line number 12.
Number 12. Oh, yeah.
You have to add a multiplication star sign right here. Add a star. Excellent job. Now run it. Save and run.
Yeah.
Now you can see that the result 6 into 22 will be 132.
Yeah,
Excellent.
thank you, sir.
Let me ask one of you. Let me check. Khalid and okay. Katya, Ahmad's here. Okay, Katya, share your screen, please.
Are you able to see?
Yeah, I can see your screen. Excellent job, Katya. Thank you. Now you can stop your sharing.
Sorry, I couldn't hear the last part. You cut off a little bit.
Sorry, I didn't got you.
Okay, thank you. You cutting up a little bit.
Okay, my voice is breaking, I guess. Yeah. You can stop your sharing, Katya.
Do you want me to share again?
I think he's been having bad.
Oh, okay. That was just me.
My voice is breaking, guys. Again.
You still cutting up a little bit.
Okay. I guess it's a bandwidth problem today. I don't know what's happening.